everybody, I just wanted to share with you my stats. You'll notice that at first it looks like the first 4 or 5 days I really dropped in weight, and the second few days same thing, but I seem to have plateaued or leveled off, and I'm not sure why that is. Okay, I want to share a quick recipe. I just took a couple of cucumbers and I peeled them, and then I'm taking my handy dandy mandolin, which if this is going to be a lifestyle for you, I highly recommend a good mandolin because you can slice and dice and cut and julienne all kinds of vegetables, and in a uniform way. I'm going to adjust this to a little bit thicker. And I want you to notice that these are all coming out uniform. They're great. They're looking awesome. This recipe, by the way, comes from my grandmother, who was born and raised in Kentucky. So now here I have all of my cucumbers all sliced. Now when you know you're going to use the entire onion and you don't need to keep it for slicing, dicing, mincing, mostly mincing, then you can lop off both ends of it. And I want it to be pretty, so I'm not cutting it in any other way. I just want the rings out of it because I'm going to add those to my, my cucumbers. And I'm just going to slice a few of these. They're more for flavor than they are for munching. So here you have your pile of cucumbers and onions. Then I'm going to take a jar, and I had filled it partially full with apple cider vinegar. I'm going to start layering the cucumbers and the onions inside this jar. And I'm going to pack this as tightly as I possibly can. Now you fill up the rest of the jar with apple cider vinegar. All the way to the top. Put the lid on it, put it in the refrigerator, and let it sit for a day. Really not good if you let it sit any longer than a week. It tends to get mushy and a little bit over vinegared. But I tell you, by tomorrow these are going to be perfect, and it's really good to have on hand. So I'd like to share with you some pictures of all of my recipes I've put together so far. The first is shrimp scampi, then tomato pepper pot, then Cajun fish, with which I'm going to be putting into lettuce taco shells, sauteed celery with chicken, and lime cilantro beef with the vinegared cucumbers.